back to World of Warships with your host X-Brad TC. And today we're following our old friend Grump Wagon in the Tier 10 Japanese destroyer, the Shimikaze. We're on the Loop map. And as a special treat, we're going to actually end up in a fight that is very, very suited for the Shimmy. He's going to end up with the Cyclone coming through and really depressing the enemy detection range. I don't know exactly how Grump has his Shimikaze set up, but I'm pretty sure he already has a very short detection range as it is. With the long-range torpedoes, not really terrible guns of the Shimikaze, he's going to be in a position to have a good game. In fact, this is a very quick game. The entire video is about 12 minutes long. So, okay, yeah, I trimmed off the first 30 seconds or so of the battle. Big deal. I mean, he's just charging in to get into the B position. He's found his little hidey hole. He's got a spot. He's going to hide while he caps. Try and avoid getting torped. Now, the enemy knows he's capping. They're not blind. They can see that he is gaining capture point there. He's not detected, but they know there's somebody in the capture point. And the enemy has its own fair share of destroyers, so there's a very good chance that they're going to try and do something about it. But since he's not detected, he's not using his smoke. Using his smoke would be a real telltale of exactly where he is. Take a look, see what's out there, see who's coming. Alright. And Torp's out. He's putting out just one set so far. Another set, well separated. He's getting the whole wall of torpedoes going out. The Shimikaze is famous for this whole wall of torpedoes attack. And I forget what the range is. It's something ridiculous, like 20 kilometers. And they just spread all over the place. Like I said, enemy knows he's in there, so they send in their torpedoes. Grump doesn't panic. He's just backing up, steering in reverse. Backing up just enough to make sure he's clear of the enemy torpedoes. Piece of cake. Like a champ. And let's watch what happens with said wall of torpedoes. That first batch. We're going to get one? No. We missed. But there's two more batches of torpedoes out there. And he's going to get one, two. Third batch of torpedoes. Polishes off the enemy ship. That's one. Devastating strike. Not bad. All that, and he captured the point. Already scores 410 to 250. Remember, first to 1,000 wins. Still hasn't been detected. Notice he's got a very long reload time on the torpedoes. It's, I want to say 1 minute 46 seconds for each set of tubes. It's going to be a little while before they're back up. So ideally, wants to avoid contact, wants to spot the enemy for friendly forces, and then look for opportunities to engage. Alright, he's got one set of tubes back, just seconds away from the second set of tubes, and now he's got all three set of tubes back up. And enemy cruiser is going to shoot through this gap here. That's not going to work out well for him, because there's going to be a wall of torpedoes there. Grump is very carefully using the island to screen himself from line of sight to the enemy. Other ships on his team are actually detecting that cruiser for him. And he's taking a look, see where the torpedoes are going, seeing how that shot looks. I'll tell you right now, it looks pretty good. Yep. Only took one to kill him, but a kill's a kill. So, friendly team holds the A and B point. Start working towards C. See what else is out there to kill. Is he going to shoot at the destroyer? He keeps popping in and out of the smoke. Grump, by the way, Grump has not been detected yet in this battle. I mean, the only clue the enemy has he's there is that they keep running into his torps. So take a step back, catch his breath. Does he succumb to the temptation to launch a bank of torpedoes, a salvo of torpedoes, into the smoke screen where the enemy destroyer is hiding? We don't know. Enemy aircraft, torpedo bombers, dive bombers, has to be careful of those, wants to make sure he avoids detection by them. And there we go, first time in this game he's been detected. And torpedoes out on what I believe is an enemy New Orleans cruiser. Hard to tell. Second set. Puts him right out in front of the friendly cruiser. And then, again, we're going to start working over towards C. The enemy seems to be biased towards the C capture point. Might as well head that way. Enemy torpedoes coming in, not really going to be an issue. There's a bearing change on all of them. Saw him in plenty of time. The enemy cruiser spotted him. That's how come he's able to see them that far out, so he's easily able to just motor on by. No threat. Will his torpedoes do any good going out there? Doesn't look like it. That's the thing about Shimikaze. You launch a lot of torpedoes, you don't always get a lot of results. But he's detected by radar as the cyclone comes rolling in. Takes a hit, pops his smoke, launches torpedoes on the enemy. I can't even tell what that is. The Frederick the Gross, which is, I believe, the German Tier 10. Actually, he even bothers to use his guns. You'll notice, like I said, he popped his smoke, but the enemy has radar. He's lit up on radar. Basically, all you can do is shoot back and hope for the best, and that was a beautiful torpedo strike. And polished him right off. That's 3. So here we are. We're a whopping, what, 8 minutes into the match. One capture point, 3 kills. I can't even count how many floodings and torpedoes. 94,000 damage. Not bad so far. What's next? The enemy is, in the meantime, occupied and captured the B point that we had previously captured. Still, the score is 684 to 307. Not bad. Couple more ships coming through that little channel there. Grump launches a pair of salvos down the gap. And it's kind of a funky replay thing. The replay doesn't always like to show you exactly where the actual torpedo predictor was showing during the actual game. Still, launches, breaks contact, extends the range. Remember, during a cyclone, the maximum visual range is 8 kilometers. I don't even know what the range is for his detection. So, 4 torpedo hits, Confederate, high caliber, devastating strike, another kill. That's 4. We're just waiting for his torpedoes to come up. Enemy turrets. He's launched. Turn away. Avoid detection. Will the turrets, knowing full well there is a Shimikaze, which is the most infamous torpedo boat in the game. There's a Shimikaze out there. Will he turn? He launched that right down the prediction track. Is it going to happen? Yeah. Hits him, floods him out. 5th kill. And that's pretty much all that's going to happen in this battle. It's 866 to 247. Eventually, we're going to win this one on points. But Grump gave virtually a textbook lesson in using a Japanese destroyer's stealth characteristics to get 5 kills. Always be moving, keep your head on a swivel, know where everyone's at, but most importantly, exploit your stealth. Japanese destroyers have the ability to launch devastating torpedo attacks well beyond their detection range, and should do so at every opportunity. Particularly, you'll notice, he did that when the enemy was channelized. They were stuck with no room to maneuver going through choke points, passages between islands and whatnot, where they just didn't have a chance. So well done on the Grump Wagon's part, even if, let's face it, that's an awfully ugly camouflage job on the Shimikaze. Yep, and there we go. His team won on points. The important thing, Grump gets the Kraken, Confederate, high caliber, 2 devastating strikes, 175,000 damage, 14 gun hits, 12 torpedo hits, 2 incapacitations, 5 kills, 1 fire, 11 floodings, and a capture. 482,000 credit. Top of the team with 2,200, almost 2,300 base experience. Another very good player on his team, the Edinburgh, the Tier 8 Japanese, or excuse me, Royal Navy cruiser, did very well. No kill steals here. Everybody took some real damage. Gneisenau, 41,000 damage. That's pretty legit. I mean, even the one he didn't kill, the ARP Takeo, did 26,000 damage to him and took home 238,000 credits. Well done, Grump. Always delighted to see a friend do well. Folks, if you like this video, please like us and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you soon.